Have you ever asked yourself what it takes to turn dreams into reality? This question, simple as it may seem, is a powerful catalyst for change. It sparks a flame of curiosity within us, pushing us to question our limits and dare to dream bigger. Imagine the power of a question. It is the first step on the journey to achieving our goals. It's the seed that sprouts into a tree of possibilities. It is the key that unlocks the door to a world of potential. A thought-provoking question can be the difference between a dreamer and a doer, between a wish and a goal, between a bystander and a game changer. It's the spark that ignites the fire of motivation and hard work within us. So, dare to ask, dare to dream, and dare to do, because with the right question, the right motivation, and the right amount of hard work, turning dreams into reality becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Motivation and hard work are the engines that drive us toward our goals. Imagine an individual, much like you or me, who dared to question the status quo. Our tale unfolds around a character. Let's call her Jane. Jane was a woman of simple beginnings. Born in a small town, raised by hardworking parents who instilled in her the values of diligence and perseverance. Jane had dreams that were larger than life. She envisioned herself making a difference in the world, leaving a mark that would last. But, as is often the case, life had other plans. Jane faced challenges, obstacles that seemed insurmountable. She was surrounded by naysayers who told her she was reaching too high, that her dreams were too big for a small-town girl like her. She faced financial constraints that threatened to shackle her ambitions. She was met with societal pressures that tried to confine her to the conventional. And she was confronted with self-doubt, the most insidious of all obstacles, whispering in her ear that she wasn't good enough, that she didn't have what it takes. But what set Jane apart wasn't her dreams or her challenges. It was her response to them. She didn't let the naysayers drown out her inner voice. She didn't let financial constraints define her possibilities. She didn't let societal pressures shape her ambitions, and she didn't let self-doubt undermine her self-belief. Jane was not immune to these challenges, no. She felt the weight of them, the pressure, the doubt, but she also felt something else, something stronger, something more potent. She felt a fire within her, a burning desire to prove the naysayers wrong, to break free from the constraints, to defy the societal pressures, to silence the self-doubt. And so Jane pressed on, fueled by an unwavering determination, driven by an insatiable hunger for success, and propelled by an unyielding belief in herself. Each challenge she faced, each obstacle she overcame, stoked the fire within her, made her stronger, more resilient. But they didn't let these obstacles deter them. They were driven by a powerful force, motivation. And it was this very motivation that would be the cornerstone of Jane's journey, a journey that was only just beginning. Motivation was their compass and hard work their vehicle. Imagine, if you will, a mountain, a towering spectacle of nature that pierces the sky with its peak. This was the challenge our characters faced, their own personal mountains. These mountains were not just made of earth and rock, but of doubts, fears, and uncertainties. They stood at the foot of their mountains, looking up at the obstacles that lay ahead. The path was steep, the journey long, the end uncertain. But they had a burning desire, a vision, a goal, and so they started the climb. Every step was a struggle, a battle against the elements and against themselves. There were times when their strength waned, when their resolve faltered. But they pushed through, one foot in front of the other, driven by an unwavering motivation. The wind howled, the path twisted and turned, the mountain threatened to break them, but they did not stop. The climb was grueling, the air thin, the fatigue real, but every step they took brought them closer to the top. They climbed through the night, under the scorching sun, in the pouring rain. They stumbled, they fell, but they got back up. Each setback they encountered, each failure they experienced, was a test of their resolve. It was as if the mountain itself was asking them, how badly do you want it? Are you willing to endure, to persevere, to keep going? And each time, they answered with their actions, with their relentless pursuit of their goal. Their motivation was their fuel, their beacon in the dark, their guide through the storm, It was what kept them going when the going got tough, when the path got steep, when the summit seemed out of reach. They knew that the climb was not just about reaching the top, but about the lessons learned, the strength gained, the character built along the way. Every setback was a setup for a comeback, every failure, a lesson learned. They understood that the real triumph was not in conquering the mountain, but in conquering themselves. Through countless trials and tribulations, they persevered. They stared down adversity and scoffed at the notion of surrender. In the face of overwhelming odds, they bore the weight of their dreams, carrying it on their shoulders, steadfast in their journey. Imagine, if you will, a mountaineer conquering the highest peak. With each step, the air thins, the burden grows heavier, but the resolve, it only hardens. It's not the peak that's the ultimate goal, it's the climb. The relentless, grueling climb that tests every fiber of their being. And then there comes that glorious moment, the summit. The triumph isn't just about standing on top of the world, it's the realization of the strength within, the affirmation of their relentless spirit. Consider the artist who labors in obscurity, fueled by an unyielding passion. Each stroke of the brush, each note strummed, is a piece of their soul, a testament to their dedication. And when their art finally resonates, when it touches a chord in the hearts of others, that's their triumph. It's the joy of knowing their voice has been heard, their vision seen. Think of the entrepreneur who ventures into the unknown, armed with nothing but a dream and an iron will. The road is fraught with risks, the nights filled with doubts, but they push on, fueled by the fire of their ambition. And when their venture flourishes, when they see the fruits of their labor, that's their triumph. It's the fulfillment of seeing a dream materialize, a testament to their perseverance. Each story is unique, yet they all share a common thread: the triumph. It's the euphoria of overcoming obstacles, the satisfaction of silencing the naysayers. It's the validation that their struggles were not in vain, that their dreams were worth fighting for. They had turned their dreams into reality, not through magic, but through motivation and hard work. They've shown us that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that triumph is not a moment, but a state of being, a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will. So what can we learn from this journey? From this venture, we have seen that the core of every success story is the power of motivation and hard work. It's the burning desire inside you that pushes you to break down the barriers, to face the challenges head on, and to keep climbing the mountain, no matter how steep the path may be. It's the relentless dedication to your dreams that fuels your every step, turning every setback into a setup for a comeback. It's about questioning your limitations, not accepting them as the end, but merely as hurdles to leap over. It's about pursuing your dreams with a fervor that surpasses any obstacle. This journey has taught us that the summit is never reached by mere chance, but by a constant, unwavering commitment to keep moving forward. Remember, the only limit to your achievements is the one you set for yourself. So dream big, work hard, and let motivation guide you to your goals.